Somewhere on Earth, right now, a living organism is doing something it should not be able to do. It is breathing where there is almost no oxygen. It is surviving extreme cold or crushing pressure. It is living without food for years. According to everything we know about biology, it should not exist, and yet it does. Life on this planet is often presented as fragile, delicate, balanced on a knife edge. But reality is very different. Life is stubborn, persistent, and sometimes unreasonable. There are creatures whose bodies break the rules, creatures that defy physics, chemistry, and common sense. This is not a story about monsters or mistakes of evolution. This is a story about organisms that should not exist, but do. Consider an animal that can survive being frozen solid. Its heart stops, its blood crystallizes, cells rupture. For most life on Earth, this is instant death. But for this creature, it is just winter. Inside its body, natural antifreeze proteins prevent ice from destroying vital tissues. Metabolism slows almost to zero. Time itself seems to pause. Months later, when temperatures rise, it wakes up, as if nothing happened. From the outside, it looks impossible. From the inside, it is precise chemistry. Evolution did not plan this. It discovered it. Now, imagine an organism that can survive the vacuum of space. No air, no pressure, lethal radiation. Humans die in seconds. This organism dries itself out completely. It shuts down all biological activity. DNA folds into protected structures. In this state, it can endure extremes that would annihilate most life. Years without water, temperatures near absolute zero, even the emptiness beyond our atmosphere. When water returns, it reanimates, not resurrected, not repaired, simply continued. It does not feel pain. It does not fear death. It just waits. There are animals that regenerate entire parts of their bodies, limbs, organs, even sections of the brain. Damage that would be permanent for mammals becomes temporary. A problem to be solved. Cells near the wound receive chemical signals. They forget what they were. They become flexible again. Then they rebuild. Perfectly. No scars, no loss of function. From an evolutionary perspective, this makes little sense. Regeneration is expensive, slow, risky, but it persists. Because in the right environment, survival is not about efficiency. It is about resilience. Some creatures thrive where food barely exists, deep underground, in toxic lakes, at the bottom of the ocean, places where sunlight never reaches, where pressure crushes steel, where heat rivals volcanic rock. They feed on chemicals instead of plants. They extract energy from poison. They rewrite the definition of nutrition. To us, these environments look dead. To them, they are home. The more we study life, the more unsettling the pattern becomes. There is no single definition of normal. Every rule we create has exceptions. Every boundary has organisms waiting beyond it. And this raises an uncomfortable question. If life can survive almost anywhere, what does uninhabitable really mean? We once believed Earth was unique, perfectly tuned for life. Now we know that life adapts far more than planets do. It bends, it simplifies, it endures. Creatures that should not exist are not errors. They are proof. Proof that survival is not elegance, it is persistence. And perhaps the most unsettling truth is this. If life can survive these conditions here, it may exist in places we never imagined. not because the universe is gentle, but because life does not care.